Well, hello YouTube, it's me, Fortmaster, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 with Koth.
Howdy.
Yeah, so it's been actually a little bit of a while since we recorded, so I've pretty much forgotten what we were doing, so we're just going to keep doing what we have been doing. Yeah, so other than that, let's go, shall we?
Alright.
Okay.
I do seem to remember you were getting busy with France up there, right?
Yeah,
Or is that over?
that's pretty much over. I've won the war, and I can only do one of those big wars like once in my lifetime.
Aha.
So it's like it's a one-time thing per ruler. Though
Gotcha.
though because I own France now, I can declare war on the English, what is it, on the their revolt, and I can border dispute. No, I can do a de jure on, where is it, on this one, really, on this one province, nothing else.
Oh man.
Jeez, okay. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Alright, so get that going. And sun. Ounce. Sure, I haven't enough kids. I don't need another. Now, why are you called Barry all of a sudden?
That's right.
Here's the liege. So many layers of liege. Ooh, wait a minute. How'd I get... Wait, what? Okay, yeah, liege. Okay, so the reason they're called Barry is because they're a tributary of somebody who's Barry, but I don't know any other Barrys, so... Who? Okay, who are you? So wait, there are the... Wait, so Scotland, all of this Scotland is a tributary to some... Wait, minor viceroy. Who... Okay, that's unexpected. You want to guess who's his boss?
If I follow the liege all the way up, it goes to you.
Yeah, somehow, so he's not a tributary of me, he's a tributary of one of my subjects. So that's why it's called Barry, because their suzerain, or who's the boss of them, is the minor viceroy of Payan the Chaste of Barry.
Wow.
And then, like, it's a bottom level barony, and then you go all the way up to me. It somehow leads to me. So, I mean, like, I guess I somehow get some of that money, but, like, I don't get all of it.
Right.
Okay, this game.
I love it too, because it's just like 2 counties in the middle of France. 3 counties, I think, is Barry.
Yeah, exactly. And then somehow he gained tribute of Scotland, which controls Scotland, Norway, and Iceland.
Right. Madness.
How does that work? Was he really that much more powerful than them? Oh, news from China.
Oh, yeah.
Against the Mongol Empire again.
Oh, boy.
Oh, okay. Faithful prepare for war.
Oh, Syria, huh?
Syria, eh? I can do that. I was looking for a good war.
That's right. I need to get Syria out of Africa anyway. Oh no, that's the Holy Roman Empire now. It used to be Syria.
I mean, it's actually kind of fortuitous that we've chosen a Catholic nations, because in the most recent patch for EU4, they just reworked the Catholic religion a bit.
Oh.
Like they added more stuff to it, so it wasn't, because it was obviously it was like one of the like first like religions in the game, and it was kind of left in the wayside, but they added more stuff to it.
Nice. Yeah, no, I told you I got the Empire expansion or whatever, that expands on the Holy Roman Empire stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty excited to get into it too, because I've never played that.
it's different. Where like you don't have to worry about, like all like the people owning provinces and stuff. Like out of all of the Paradox titles, EU4 is one of the more simple ones. Probably the only simpler one would be Hoi, Hearts of Iron 4. That's probably just because Hearts of Iron takes place over a much shorter time frame.
Gotcha.
But like they're all different.
Oh no, I have a faction for increased council power in Hispania.
Oh no.
Die, you fools.
I will give up my power, and you can have my power in my cold, dead hands.
I think my wife had twins, too.
Oh, really? Oh, that's... Oh, wait, do your kids have the twins trait?
They do, yeah.
Nice.
A strong son and a regular twin girl.
Fraternal twins, okay.
Oh, my other son is strong also, and a genius. Oh, he's got to be my heir. Yeah, he is.
Oh, I've got to make him. He's perfect.
Oh, he's indolent, though.
Invalid?
Indolent.
Well,
He's very averse to any kind of exertion. It can grow up to be charitable, though, so hopefully that's the way it goes.
Oh, it's a childhood trait. Never mind. Okay, I thought it was like a physical abnormality. It's like, I've never heard of that one before.
Oh, Hispania Lollard Revolt. Revolt?
It's like, yes, I can speak English.
Yeah, that's a weird time to revolt right now.
Well, I mean, technically it'd be the perfect time. It's like the country sending its entire military to fight a crusade, and then it's like, hey, the army's not here. Charge! And then like, wait a second, they haven't left yet.
That's right, yeah. Right when I raised all of my troops, they're like, hey, let's go. An epidemic.
Horrible affliction. People have committed suffering from an epidemic whose disease play large and high fever before vomiting and dying. Please, God help us. What? Oh, God.
Wow.
Oh, God.
It sounds like the plague again.
No, it is! It's the Red Death!
No!
And it spawned right in my territory!
Oh, that's tragic.
Oh, God. Run away. Everybody run away!
No! Yeah, the plague approaches.
Yeah, and this time it's right at home.
Oh, man.
First it started from that at the other end of the map, now it's starting over here.
Right? Hey, that means it'll be gone faster for us, I guess.
I hope.
Oh, man. I did a stupid move again. I was trying to raise my troops so that I could fight a rebellion down in Africa, and lo and behold, I raised my ships instead. I was like, why do I only have 20 men?
Quick, man, fire!
Right.
Well, actually, wait, you can't do that. The cannon wasn't even invented yet.
That's it. No bombardments for me.
Just quick, throw the boats at them!
Oh, I've got matters of life and death. It says, with age comes wisdom, they say, or at least it may change the questions we ask, you mutter to yourself. We have had trouble sleeping lately. More often than not, while the rest of the court is sound asleep, I find myself staring at the ceiling. Getting older, each day closer to leaving this plane of existence. It is folly to fear such things, of course, yet you cannot keep these feelings at bay. Did I used to dream of more? What about you and Empress Sancha? What happened to love? You sit up straight in your bed. This is ridiculous. I'm the ruler. I have people ready to serve me at any whim. Yeah, perhaps my counselors have ideas. If nothing else, it might ease my trouble sleeping. So I can summon the council.
Okay, so I think this is the event where you have a chance. If you do it correctly, there's a chance you can become immortal.
Oh.
The only problem is like the chances are like really small, and a lot of the chances you just die anyway, and you're only 32.
Yeah, I think I'll summon the council maybe.
Okay.
See if they have ideas. So you're saying there's a chance. Yeah, meeting of the minds. Council convenes, and faces of my advisors speak of confusion. Why are we here, my lord? It comes with a hint of concern. You sit down, and the suspense is almost tangible as you leave the question hanging in the air. Finally, you speak without disclosing much of your current nightly restlessness. You convey the message eloquently enough.
Is there a way to make me live forever?
Right, exactly. I want to look into everlasting life. They nod slowly. So what do you think? The spirit rises in the room as your counselors start to talk, some hesitantly, some gesturing wildly. They all have ideas. So I can send my trusted Baron Sancho, have Goncalo organize a search party, or Empress Dowager Millicent to handle this discreetly. They're different colors too. It's blue, red, and purple.
Well, yeah, it's based off of your skills. So I would go with. Actually, wait. Let me look this. Let me look this up for a second. Let's see what it says.
I have an adjusted 101 diplomacy, and sending Baron Sancho his diplomacy.
Okay, wait, let me just see. I've never succeeded, but I've also never looked it up. So let's just see what the actual best way to do it would be, if there is one. Best way to restore Rome? No. Become immortal. There we go. Immortality. Quest for eternal life. When a character grows older, they may be afraid of death and want to seek an everlasting light. Trigger requires the character to be adult, capable, not in prison, yada yada yada. PC can summon the council based on the character stat, except stewardship. The character can choose which council member to send. For example, display skill. You can send counselor. The stat you choose here will be important in future event chains. So it is better to choose a counselor that corresponds with the highest stat.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would suspect choose whichever one is your highest stat.
It's based on the counselor's highest stat, though?
No, on your highest stat, I think. Actually, wait, let me read that. You can send the counselor. The stat you choose here will be important in future event chain. So it is best to choose the counselor that corresponds with your highest stat. Yeah.
With my highest stat. Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. Subtle touch. As per my orders, Chancellor Baron Sancho has been corresponding with all the important scholarly nobles of the known world. Some of them have been intrigued by the inquiries put forward, others have been skeptical, while some have been outright dismissive. However, a select few have been relaying mysterious rumors from the north, stories sounding nothing short of magic. Sancho informs you that one contact in particular is worried about the repercussions if it became known that they have been entertaining these borderline heretic ideas. It pains me to say, my lord, but this sort of gossip does not come for free, he says, brows furrowed. I may be a diplomat, but I'm not a hypnotist. Okay, I can tell him he can't quit now, or I can say, you think I'm running a charity here? Use that silver tongue of yours. I'm going to give him some money.
Here, take it.
That's right. I've got money. In fact, I probably ought to be building things.
Knowing the luck with this quest, that whole thing with immortality, I think it happened with me once, where they pulled in like this spiritual guide or something, and the thing she had me do ended up with me dying, but my soul being transferred to my infant son or something.
Whoa!
Well, it was basically just a new character, but it was like nice fluff and stuff.
That's cool. Oh yeah, a mystic appears.
Ooh, okay.
My Chancellor Sancho is beaming. You know how Baylor Bay... Oh, I'm getting stuff popping up underneath it.
Okay, I paused it, so like hopefully more stuff shouldn't pop up.
Ah, thank you. You know how Baylor Bay Karate II can be. I had to make sure that it was his son who mentioned it first, and then it was easy to make it seem his idea in the first place, and well, I won't bore you with all the details, he says, clearly excited to have something noteworthy to tell you. When you roll your eyes for the third time, he finally pulls it together and skips to the part about a mystic woman, allegedly traveling the whole world, strange wonders following her footsteps. Oh, Master, I think you should invite her here, he urges. Okay, we'll hear this woman out. An intriguing encounter. I expected a wrinkled old crone, but the alleged mystic standing before me is something entirely different. Although she is very different compared to all the other women at court, no one can deny that her beauty is breathtaking. With a voice as soft as lamb's wool and tinged with a foreign accent, she introduces herself as Doon. You invite her to dine with you, and her conversation is most intriguing, if not outright controversial at times. She claims to hold the secrets of eternal life and vitality and offers to teach you more if you're willing to accept her quest. While it's impossible to know if this fair maiden speaks the truth, at least she seems very experienced for her tender age. But is she immortal?
Okay, what are the options?
I will accept your teachings. Eternal life must be mine. This is outrageous. Leave at once if you want to keep your head. Blasphemy. In the name of God, imprison this filthy heretic. Okay, I've got the next step here. Serious concern.
Okay.
So Prince Fadric joins me after supper one evening. He initiates a conversation about the status of trade in the realm, but you notice that he seems distraught. You interrupt Fadric and demand to know why he has sought you out. My dearest father, I fear for your life, he says earnestly and seizes your hand. Who is this sacrilegious heathen that you've invited to your court? Her promises are sweet, I am certain, but she cannot be trusted. Please, father, allow me to find out her true motive before it's too late.
Okay, wait, does he have does he have deceitful, ambitious, or envious?
He does have ambitious.
Okay, so allow him to look and we'll see what he says. Because remember, he'll always say the opposite of what she is. Or like, so if he says that she can be trusted, then she's a fraud.
Okay. I'll say it's certainly better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, Fellowship of the Glade now. Doon tells you a tale about a hidden glade in which an ancient apple tree grows. The apples are the most delicious in the world, but more importantly, anyone who eats them becomes young anew. She offers to help you find the glade, but she also warns you that the search will not be easy and potentially very dangerous. Doon urges you to form a fellowship of brave warriors of the ring to aid you in your quest. Why, you could just... Or is it the Fellowship of the Apple now, since it's looking for... Never mind.
I mean, you could call it the Fellowship of the Ring if you think of the clearing as a ring, like a ring of open space.
Right. While I could just order some of my soldiers to tag along, she insists that they must follow you out of loyalty, not only by duty. She suggests that you arrange a grand feast and speak to them from your heart. Okay.
Well, sure. I mean, I'd go for it so far. Because again, you always have the chance of each step of backing out. So, and you're still waiting for your, who was it that said they were suspicious?
It was my son.
So yeah, your son hasn't gotten back to you yet. So again, like, you can always, like, he comes to you, tells you about it, and then, like, you can back out the next step if she isn't trustworthy or something.
Okay. Yeah, the answers are spare no expense for a great feast, and invite warriors from every corner of the realm. Or I could do a small local region feast.
Come on, you want to do a grand feast.
I do. I'm sparing no expense for this.
No expense.
Yeah, so it is the night of my feast, and warriors have come from far and wide. The word must have spread because there are far more guests than expected. Luckily, with Idoon's help, you managed to make room for everybody, and after raiding the stores, there's enough food and wine to go around. The music is jolly, the spirits are high, and laughter echoes in the hall. Halfway through the dinner, I stand up and hold my speech. At first, I'm nervous, but when I see the fervor light up in the guests' eyes, my confidence rises. I deliver the best and most passionate speech of my life. By the end of it, the crowd stands up, howling and applauding. You look to your right, where Idoon is seated. She's beaming at me. It seems like I have my fellowship. More wine for everyone.
Yeah.
And I gain the trait gregarious.
Gregarious. That's a $2 word if I've ever heard one.
That's right.
England's in a revolt again.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the leader of that revolt tried to marry my daughter.
Well, okay then. And he's apparently depressed.
Wow. I told him no, but it
Well,
wasn't for
did you
that
see what
reason.
you did? You made him
Right?
depressed.
Right? Dang me.
I wanted to marry your daughter.
Oh, I've got a cough now.
Oh no. Oh geez, the second I turned 50, all my hair is just white.
Oh no.
You can actually have an immortal ruler in EU4.
Oh no. My doctor thinks it's cancer.
Oh no. I mean, in medieval times, how did they know that?
Right? I've got diarrhea and a cough and all sorts of stuff. Man,
Oh geez.
vomiting. My health is +1 though for some reason. I have sympathy for pagan religions somehow as a trait.
How and where?
Right? My physician presented me with the charred carcass of a cat and prompted me to dig in. As I ate, he told me how he had chased the plump feline around the holding for hours. Felt as if I wanted to praise him for his hard work, but the vile taste of the meal kept me silent.
Wait, is this to cure your cancer?
Apparently so, yeah. It gave me a -1 to everything, including my health.
The cat was just that bad.
Alright.
I mean, who knows where it had been beforehand?
Yeah, I got ill treatment from that.
Yeah.
I've got a modifier that I consort with infidels. And then I've got that sympathy for pagan religions. I don't know where that came from.
Is it just like you're not reading the pop-ups? You're just like click, 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 click. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I don't know. I don't remember anything like that even showing up.
Are you sure you have cancer? Because it says you just have the flu.
Yeah, I was looking at that too. The physician is the one who told me I had cancer.
Okay.
So he must just be wrong.
Well, I mean, the consorted with infidels. Oh, wait a second. Of course, the shaman.
Oh, duh. Yeah. Oh.
Of course, because like that, you're hanging around her all the time. That you're consorting with an infidel.
All right. Yeah. No wonder it's heresy. It's fine.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to be immortal. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be immortal. As soon as I reach immortality, we'll kill her. Okay.
That's right.
I mean, unless she's literally invincible, then we have a problem.
Oh, an obstacle in my path.
Ooh.
Ever since Doon announced that the time for the search was nigh, I have been busy with preparations. The warriors are equipped, the provisions gathered, and the best horses procured. Yesterday I finally set out on my quest. Doon has led the Fellowship deeper and deeper into the wilderness. The trail which we follow is barely visible in the thick underbrush, but Doon seems certain this is the right path. The trail begins to slope upwards. Within a few hours we're trudging up a narrow mountain path. The trail makes a sharp turn, and as we pass, we spot an obstacle overhead. There's been a rockfall, and boulders are blocking the path. Doon insists that this trail is the only way forward. We can carefully move each rock one by one, which is safe but more exhausting. We must make haste, is perilous but quicker, and it was not meant to be. Let's go home.
Okay.
I'm giving up. Bye.
Let's see. So wait. Full quest paths, including stat modifiers. First thing to keep in mind before anything is that there's a 90% chance that the mystic is a fraud, fraud when showing up, which makes it 1,000% more likely, the actual modifier in the game's files, that you will fail the quest on the final trial, and it causes every single step of the trial to have almost double chance of failure. So from the immediate beginnings of the event, you should be aware you are almost ensured failure. To pursue immortality, pursue immortality at your own risk. Assuming the mystic isn't a fraud, you can beat the first trial of luck, and have a legitimate. You can move on. When the council summoned, whatever counselor search mystic its corresponding attribute will go into each trial. You get a bonus succeeding the higher your stat is. And thus having martial find the mystic, martial counselor, whatever. Oh, you said rockfall, right?
Yes.
Oh wait, actually, what race is your So wait, would you you said that the old crone, young Germanic.
She's young Germanic, yeah.
She's young Germanic. So wait, let's see. Diplomacy mystic, trial 1. What were your options again?
Carefully move, make haste, or it's not meant to be.
Huh. Okay, then this might be an out of date list, because the trial 1 is hire adventurers and get local adventurers.
Oh.
Oh, wait a second. What did you say? You said what were your options?
Carefully move each rock, make haste, or it's not meant to be.
Okay, because trial 2 is safe route around rocks, go through rocks. Jeez.
Huh.
Okay, what is
Well, that's troubling, because the first one I got warriors from all around. I didn't do the local region. So maybe I already did it wrong.
Wait a second. Oh wait, you said. Oh yeah, the first one. Let's see. Hire adventurers, get local adventurers. No. Oh no, wait. Hire adventurers increases percentile of 60 maxing. Go. Okay, is there an option to go through it?
Well, technically, the first two are. We're trying to get the rocks off of the road so we can go through.
Okay.
So I can either be careful or go fast.
I would say be careful.
Okay.
Because like the only options on my list, option 1 is safe route around rocks, and option 2 is go through rocks. And I'll go through rocks has 50 instead of 35. So I'm just gonna stop talking now because this does not seem to be helping.
Oh no. Yeah, that's the way that it's worded is it's a safer but more exhausting option, or a more perilous but quicker option. So if go around rock is the safer one, then I'll do that one.
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
Or you said go through is it 50%?
Yeah, so the option 2, go through rocks, increases percentile of 50, maxing at 22 diplomacy, whatever that means.
Yeah, that's a bit confusing.
That's the problem with these wikis. They're so huge that there are some parts that are just hopelessly out of date.
Okay, we'll carefully move rocks then. We'll be careful. Okay. Yeah, we can unpause unless you're
Oh, yeah, sorry.
doing something. No problem. I wasn't sure if you were busy. Oh yeah, sweat on my brow immediately pops up.
Okay, you want me to pause again?
Sure. Oh, I added a different pop-up that's unrelated. Okay, sweat on my brow. Cannot do this without my fierce followers. However, they seem doubtful. So you attempt to raise their spirits with an inspirational speech. The strong voice echoes in the mountain pass, and yet again you can see the fire in the companions' eyes. They throw themselves into the task without hesitation, and together you toil for many hours. Sweat and blood is your price, but when dusk arrives, a path is cleared. Triumphantly, Doon grabs my hand and raises it above my heads. Above my heads? Plural?
Do you have multiple heads now?
I guess so. Followers are exhausted, but this fact does not dampen their excited cheers. Tomorrow, the journey continues. While there is still some way to go, Doon assures that the path ahead will not cause too much trouble. We are the toughest adventurers the land has ever seen.
Okay.
Yay, I recovered from the flu.
Yay!
No thanks to my hideous doctor. Oh, seduction in the wild. At a festive outing in the wild, I found a message left amidst wildflowers addressed to my wife Sancha in our tent. The would-be seducer, the gullible fool Count Rodrigo, is apparently waiting for her nearby. My only option is guards, arrest him.
Well, yeah, okay.
For trying to seduce my spouse, you fool. Oh, the Tree of Life. Here it is.
Oh, okay, I'll pause.
After many months in the harsh wilderness, we have finally reached the Glade. Here the breeze is warm and the sky clear, and the ground is covered in a sea of brightly colored flowers. In the midst of the clearing stands a great old tree, its branches reaching far higher than the surrounding canopy. Doon points towards the top of the tree where you can see a single apple shining red like a ruby in the afternoon sun. I'm about to enter the clearing when I hear a call from behind. It's one of my companions, a reserved fellow with whom I've only exchanged a few words. He questions why you should be the one to eat the apple when everyone has contributed equally on the journey. You can tell by the look on their faces that some of the others feel the same way. A heavy purse of coins should do the trick. I must attempt to persuade them once more. He's right, who am I to say I deserve it more than them?
What are is there any percentages underneath of which one will work, or?
No, I can pay almost 3,000 gold, or I can use my diplomacy skills to persuade them, which is 74.
I've never done this path before, so it's entirely up to you.
It does say that bribing them is the safer bet, so I'll do that one.
Okay.
Paid.
Okay.
Oh yeah, bribing a traitor. Once the man is done speaking, you agree that the matter must be properly considered before a decision is made. I appoint the man to be the warrior's spokesperson and invite him to my tent for supper. When the two of you are alone, you make your offer, his support for your claim in exchange for a heavy purse of coins. The man hesitates but then accepts. Later that evening, we argue our cause. When we finish the speech, you expectantly turn towards the man. The words that come out of his mouth are not the ones you expected, however. He exposes your attempt to bribe him and fires up the others. You start to run for the tree, but the angry mob catches up within moments. No! I die at the hands of my companion, so they've killed me.
Oh no. You should have used your words.
You're right. Oh man. All the nonsense. And I'm in the middle of a war. Great.
Wait, you're in war? With who?
I did a holy war for Africa
okay.
territory. So Emperor Pio I is given up the ghost at age 37. He died under suspicious circumstances. Sure, I guess.
Suspicious?
Fought for the glory of God against the heathens in one of the greatest holy wars of recent history. Nice. Emperor Peleo II, nearly 0 years old. The realm is left in the capable hands of the regent and council. Long live Emperor Peleo II. Ah, tragic.
Truly.